Australian rules football, or Aussie rules as the hand and foot sport is better known, doesn't often surface too far in the limelight from down under.
There are spots of it all over the place, including here in Australia's neighbour to the north, Indonesia, where the Indonesian national team, the Indonesia Garudas, are looking ahead to their very first AFL International Cup 2014, to be held from the 9th to 23rd in Melbourne, Australia.
Sides from across the world come to compete in both women's and men's competitions, and Indonesia is one of them. No expatriate Australians are allowed to play, so it truly is an international rendition of the sport. At the Cibubur Oval, we caught up with some of the players and coaches that keep the sport thriving in the red and white nation.
Introduced the game to a new culture and a new audience. Well, initially it was a small group of like-minded individuals who were going out to schools and orphanages and running free clinics and putting on fun games just to introduce them.
There are active clubs across the country, and here we saw many of the national players in action as the Jakarta Bintangs took on the Borneo Bears, who flew in from Balikpapan, East Kalimantan, especially for this game.
We were playing in a place called Sepinggan, which is very close to a local market, and the consequences of that, the boys just turned up on training on Tuesday nights. No, it's trying to spread the sport. Basically, it's I think there's very few members in Balikpapan Bears, Borneo Bears, and it's a group of expats that are just passionate about the game, trying to instill it into local Indonesian people.
AFL here isn't just about fun and games. In a fashion familiar with sports development outside countries of origin as well as within, it goes far beyond the field of play.
Bergabung pada tahun 2004 sama Jakarta Bintang Club, bermain selama sudah hampir 8 tahun. Sekarang untuk bekerja sambil bermain juga, memperkenalkan olahraga ini kepada sekolah-sekolah yang ada di Jakarta. Dan sudah hampir 200 lebih sekolah yang sudah kita perkenalkan. Dan anak-anak yang bermain di sini adalah dari hasil upaya kita, dari sekolah-sekolah bergabung sama kita untuk bermain olahraga ini.
Most of the Indonesian players for the Jakarta Bintangs come from one orphanage and travel to training and matches for hours in a minivan similar to an angkot. One such player is Yossi, a rising star who will be representing Indonesia in Melbourne.
Pertama kali saya tertarik karena klub Jakarta Bintang datang ke sekolahan dan dia ngasih tur pelajaran tentang Aussie Rules ini. Karena di sini satu asik, kedua dia beda banget sama sport yang lainnya. Di situ kita bisa nangkep bola, bisa lari bebas, nendang kemanapun yang kita suka. Habis gitu kita pun bisa body contact.
Gilang, the youngest player from the Borneo Bears, is still in school and is very active in spreading Aussie rules and learned a lot from joining the sport.
Mereka mengajarkan disiplin, tepat waktu, dan menggunakan waktu itu sebaik mungkin. Kami, misalkan seperti saya masih sekolah, saya mengajak teman-teman sekolah saya untuk bergabung dengan Borneo Bears, dan teman-teman yang lainnya yang masih ada ikatan sekolah itu bisa memberitahu kalau ada olahraga Borneo AFL.
With a plethora of international sports laying claim to global audiences and athletes, amateur and professional, it's a tough market for the Australian Football League, AFL, to enter. But where there is passion, sport tends to carry across borders.
Positifnya adalah satu, bisa mempelajari bahasa Inggris dari komunitas ini. Yang kedua adalah membangun kepercayaan diri anak-anak ini. Karena anak-anak kita ini dari bawah ke atas, tidak ada yang orang-orang atas ya. Maksudnya orang-orang high, kemarin belau kebanyakan itu. Yang kedua adalah positifnya bisa dapat pekerjaan. Sudah lulus atau ini dapat pekerjaan dari mereka.
The values of a high-speed, high-intensity and high-impact contact sport come along with the fun and competition, and mutual respect between players and opponents over a love of the game and the need to maintain discipline to play it are lessons for life. Florence Armain, Blaze Hope and Anton, Indonesia Highlights, Veritasatu World in Cibubur.
Hi, we are Tim Borneo Bears. We're watching Veritasatu.